Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Hey, you know what? I'm missing the White Sox score here. We'll find that out. I hope they won today. I don't know if my friend Uni with us. There is a XPian News Daily Report for 9:30 September. Some months I was going in July for a long time. I've mentioned it before, I guess. But anyway, we're September, the last day. Yeek. Time's going by. We're going to be talking with. Who are we going to be talking with? Oh, she's smiling. Okay. It's that smiling person there.
Yes.
This thing is going to scroll down to the bottom there. Uni Camacho with the Jesse the Law Torres Boxing Club and also Rock Steady. She's the president of that group, and she's just going to be sharing with us today various things. And I did this wrong, Uni, so we're going to just 1 second. We're going to do a little better for you here, kid. I'm so sorry. We did a bad thing there. We're going to do it. Here, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. There it comes. There's all that stuff. And as you know, I do the technical everything here. It's a one man show right now.
John.
A one man show right now.
Well, you know what? I
Lord.
appreciate you calling me a kid. Tomorrow's going to be my birthday. I'll be 50. So
You didn't have to tell us that.
you can call me kid.
I didn't force it out of it. There was no force on that one, folks. She volunteered that.
You know what?
She volunteered that. You heard that out there. She volunteered this.
We grow with grace, right?
We won't talk. Well, we can my age. You know, I'm under. We won't talk about it right now. Don't look underneath my hat. You can see how much hair I got. But I got hair back because I haven't been for a haircut for a while. Anyway, that's part of the COVID thing. Anyway, I'm glad to have Uni with us, Uni Camacho. Uni, what's been the impact of this COVID-19 on your boxing club, Rock Steady, just generally? I know it's been a tough one, right?
Well, we've been closed for about 6 months. And so, it really hit us home. We have not been able to get into the building. We've got up to 800 members in our facility. And here's the thought. How are we going to get 800 members and how are we going to work with that number? It's just not going to happen. So we made decisions that we have to step back and we have to kind of just working through the logistics and trying to figure out what we can do next. And we've got some, and we're excited to come up with some really great ideas.
Yeah. And so you've been doing, my understanding, am I correct? You've been doing online things like with certain groups, and I know you've been doing online with the Rock Study group, right?
Correct. We since for about into the third month of this pandemic, what we end up started to do is do online Zoom classes. Virtual is what's everyone's doing. It's the success in order to connect with our community. So what we've done is created Parkinson boxing classes on Zoom, and we've been doing that for about 3 months.
That's exciting. I should check in on that.
Yes, you should.
I'm going to do something here. Where did I do it? Now I'm going to take this down here. I'm going to show you something. Here's the logo for the Parkinsons Group. I mean, it's one of the logos. I mean, they got a lot of, but this has been on T-shirts and other things. The idea is just to get rid of that bad boy Parkinson's and stamp it out. And activity has been shown to, it's probably the only known thing to really slow it down, right, at this time. They don't really have medicines to slow it down. It just helps.
Well, let me share this, John. So not only boxing, the key element is to get those who are stricken with Parkinson's moving, correct?
Right. No, it's more than that. It could be dancing. It could be aerobics.
So what's the big deal about boxing? Well, boxing there's a significant difference. Not only boxing, scientifically proven, not only fights the manifestations of Parkinson, it slows down the progression. it gives them a whole newness of life. And so it just really allows them to, gives them a second chance of life. That's how I see it. And so we've been so honored to fight, to work with our community and in our community, those who are struggling with Parkinson's. It's been awesome. And I'm just, at this time, with us being in the pandemic, I'm just grateful that we're able to have an outlet so they can keep, keep fighting the good fight, even though it's virtual.
Yeah, here's a picture of early, it's probably a year or two ago, with my friend Randy, and I'm in the background there trying to do something. Randy is awesome on this program, and he's been a blessing.
Yeah.
And we got to pray for him. He's doing well. He's at a place in Naperville, but this pandemic has slowed a lot of things down to see the doctors and other things. And it's just, we just got to hang in there, and don't want any COVID at any of these places. And Uni, I don't want that for your program either, to get COVID-19. We guys got to.
And you know what? That's a great point. And that's why we've had to make some really strong decisions in regards to getting him back in our facility. So
right, I understand, and let's honor Uni for being, respecting health here and doing good things, and that's what we're going to be talking about, some ways we can honor Uni in this program. And part of it is a fitness program. It's more boxing than we're doing here. I forgot to bring up those other boxing pictures, but there's more. There's a lot more. And that's just one of the highlights there. I saw that on their website, so I thought, hey, I'm going to grab that one. This was really nice. But Uni's got some ongoing things, like we've said before, and that was, she's doing the virtual thing, and your pizza's done, Uni. Go and get that pizza. I gotta have one. I got some slices I'm gonna put in a little later. But come on now, not on camera here. No, don't do that in front of me. Make me hungry. Don't do that. No, that was a phone probably. But my phone's unmuted. Better be. That's one of the things I'm supposed to tell you, and I forgot to tell you. Should be right on my list of. Turn off that cell phone. Don't have the cuckoo clock go off, or be sure to close your door. I do close my doors here because the outside construction, they're almost done, but these big trucks and everything, and they go beep, beep, beep when they back up, beep, beep, beep. So anyway, Uni's been, doing that virtual. That's very good, Uni, and we got to honor that. So Uni's group, Jesse Torres, Jesse the Law Torres Boxing Club, and sub programs. Give us those sub programs again. We mentioned Rack Steady. What are some of the other programs that you work with?
Well, right now we're laser focusing on two specifically. One, the Rock Steady program works with Parkinson's,
right?
And then we're also working with Aurora City Life, what we call ACL, which is the After School Mentoring Program. That and the goal is to build a character builder and self-esteem awareness. We work with these kids. And plant a seed of hope. It's an amazing program. I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, and then I hope we'll be back with the fitness side. You mentioned about some of the 800 and others that have been involved in that program. It's basically, a youth and older boxing program, right?
Well, Jesse Torres Boxing Club has been up and running for over 25 years.
Right.
Working with the youth and the community. So yes.
And what was I forgot the name of you have a women's program too, right?
Yeah, we have a program called His Heirs Women's Program, and basically to support women. It's a small group for the moms in our after school program, but it's not limited to. So it's other people in our community also.
Yeah, and that after school program, you're just really trying to help the kids get focused and get back to where our God and Creator put them should be, and just get them back in the right way, right? Is that that's what you're trying to do, right,
Well,
Uni?
it's interesting. These kids are a little bit specific. We have these kids in our community that they're more challenged. Home is there's a lot of dynamics that
Right.
these kids, and our kids they're very high risk, and they come from the alternative school. A lot of times there's not many programs that serve those specific kids.
Right.
And so over 5 years ago, we made the decision to put something together, and we've just been so grateful to come along these kids and then say, hey, we're here for you. We're gonna fight for you. When we work with high risk kids, not many people want to do it. It's a very challenging thing to do, but there's a power in just staying and hanging and being there, and not running away from it. One of the things, because I've been in the mentoring industry, probably it'll be like 15 years since. Well, it's been a long time, and so one of the things when I used to teach mentors to connect with a child is never give up on them, and always be there. And one of the things what happens, and it's just a very normal thing when you work with high risk kids, people walk away from it. It's a little it beats people up. It takes a lot of mental strength.
Sounds like substitute teaching.
Yeah, that's kind of like it's a lot of mental. Yeah, exactly. It takes a lot.
It's not like it's not like the last period of the day being a substitute teacher. That is bad. I've done that one. That was bad.
I've done substitute many ages ago.
Yeah.
So
now I know you're tough being a substitute teacher.
Yeah, that was ages ago. Yeah. So these so connecting with these kids, it's really important. These are the kids that what we've learned, that there's not, again, like I stated before, there's not many programs for these kids, and it's been a wonderful it's an outlet for them, and not only growth but becoming the people. And we want to create people who can be able to go out and be citizens of our community and not break the laws and stuff like that. And so we put a foundation, a platform for these kids to have that, and we believe in them. And so we've been really excited to be a part of this thing, and ACL has done such great work, and so we're excited to just take this thing to the next level, even in this middle of this pandemic. We're still work with them.
Now, are you working primarily with East Side kids, or West, or both, or how does that work?
Both. We're mostly in our 60505 district, but we do have kids that come from the Core Academy, which is in the West Side. We do have kids from that area.
Oh, I see what you're talking. That situation handles both school districts, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember this now. I had a friend who was working. I don't know how he got that job, but he was working in that area. He did well though, but it's a tough area.
It is.
And I'm glad you're doing that, and so that's ongoing. So we got programs going. We're just going to try to keep the pizza's done. I don't know what's going on here, but I heard that bell again. Oh, I know what. It's boxing. They're boxing back in the corner there. I didn't see that. Isaac back there or something, or your husband? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk about what's happening. You're trying to do some fundraising to keep programs going. It's understandable. And so you're working on that right now. And one angle I noticed, and I'm probably going to get involved with, because I know some friends that I should give some T-shirts to. She got T-shirts, except she doesn't have one. I was thinking about a pink one for a lady friend, but I don't know. But they're black, but they're all right. They're all right. But the online store, and I'm going to show a picture of that. I got a picture here of the store here. Just well, you can see a little, that's just generally, you go to I'm going to give you the website at the end here. Go to the Jesse Torres Boxing Club website, and it says store, and just go to the store. And I got several things, caps and hoodie type things and things like that. Right, Uni?
Yeah. What's really exciting though, this is our first time that we've ever created an online store for or sports apparel, and so we're really excited about it. There's caps and t-shirts and beanies, and it's just all kinds of fun stuff in there. So
Yeah, and especially let's get ourselves ahead of the game here. Christmas is coming around. Get your stuff now. It's not going to hurt. I mean, it doesn't have an expiration date, so you can buy it now and have it for Christmas. Let's get going right now and buy these things for our club here. And so you have that going, and then I'm going to put up something else here now. Then you also well, here's two. I'm going to show you two more things. I know you have more, but you got a program here with matching donations. Now, I'm going to take down the one thing there, but you got matching donations there, right, Uni?
yeah, so what USANA is a pharmaceutical company that distributes vitamins, and they're nationally known. They've been around for a long time. And a distributor locally, what they did because of the pandemic, normally they give in big numbers to big corporations, but because of the pandemic, what they did is picked somebody in their company locally, and out of this big company, they picked 15 people nationally and say, okay, you go and find a nonprofit who are doing great work for the community, and so Lexus Cervantes is with USANA. She lives in Aurora, and she made contact with us, and she shared. Actually, she's on her page, Facebook page.
Okay.
She talks about a little clip about why she chose us and why she's behind the mission that what we do. It's a really awesome one. But the bottom line is the company said, hey, go find a mama, papa, something in the community that they're doing, and helping out in the community, and we'll match dollar for dollar. And so we qualify for up to $2,500, which is huge. And that money goes specifically for the Aurora City Life program, to the meal program, because we have to feed the kids this season. So that goes specifically for food to feed the kids.
Well, that's great. That's we have the store, and then we have this matching fund thought, and then I'm going to put up another one here that I heard about, and I didn't put this up, but your hubby did a little work with Isaac on this, and it's a raffle, and it's all this month. You can buy the tickets, right? It's the end of the month is the drawing. Was that right, or something?
Yeah.
I have that date wrong. Yeah.
So no, you're right. October 30th. So the concept with this is that it's a raffle. And where there's 3 prizes to it. Our goal is to sell, as much as possible. First raffle is $500. Second raffle is $300, and the third one is $100. And what that looks like is that in October 30th, we will be on the club's Facebook page, and we'll do the raffle live. So we sell tickets, and so we have on our what you're showing is we have a fundraising page on the website that they can click on the fund and then find those links, and it'll direct you right to, you can purchase your raffles right through PayPal on our website. And
here's the website, and we can go to the fundraising link at the top, and it'll get right to it there.
Yeah. And then the funding for that also covers the cost for ACL. So both USANA and the raffle go specifically for the Aurora City Life program.
Okay. And be sure to go down on the scrolling down. It's a little further. Well, it's not that far down, but it is not right at the beginning of the page. So scroll down, and it's there on the fundraising page. And you do it through PayPal, and then you send them, or some way you're doing this ticket. I forgot how you're doing that.
So
You're taking a picture of the ticket and giving it to them that way, and then put that ticket in the drawing. Is that how you're doing it?
the way it works with PayPal is that when they implement their email, immediately they'll get a receipt for their donation, and then we get notification, and then we'll email them the tickets.
Okay.
So that's how it works.
Okay.
And we need
when they do PayPal, and this is a technical question, I want to just make sure this goes good for you. Does it have a technical side there to say that it's going for the raffle when they do the PayPal? I mean, because you can do PayPal just for general donations too, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, does it have a memo section in PayPal?
Well, that's a great question. On the fundraising page, when you're looking for the raffle, there's 2 specific links on that page. If you so on the raffle, there's that link there's that link to click to get some tickets, and if you say, hey, I want my dollar to double, for the cost, so they can go to the USANA, click on that.
Right. That's what I meant. What I meant.
There's a different avenue that goes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. And but anyway, go to Jesse the Law Boxing Club. Hey, we forgot Torres in there, but we got Boxing Club, huh? That's right. I got it off the website.
Yep, that's it. Jesse the Law.
Forget the Torres part. Okay. Well. I understand. We got to have it brief too. Jesse the Law Boxing Club there, and just do that. You got any other thoughts you want to give us here before we sort of not pull the plug? I don't want to say that.
I wanted to just touch base with a couple things. One, this raffle is 30 days. So tomorrow's October 1st.
Right.
So we really want to push this so we can get enough funding again. That goes right to the after school program. So we really want to push that. But then we have a 3-month, we've got less than 100 days for the USANA. So that, so just be mindful of that. And then also that we're really, really excited. I don't think we talked about it earlier outside this segment, but that we will be, we are putting a plan together to get our class as far as adjourned with the ACL and the Parkinsons, but we'll let the community know what we're going to do with that.
Yeah, you got some
stuff in the works.
Avenues on that angle, right? I understand. Yeah. And of course, we're hoping for other angles too, that the pandemic would cease and other things, so we can have a little better things for the general boxing club. But we're gonna. Boxers are tough guys, aren't they?
They're amazing.
Yeah, what I'm trying to get to is a pandemic's not going to be putting people down here. So we're going to get through this, right?
You know what? This is a moment in history. So we're just riding with. I
understand. You can't. Let's put it this way. There's not going to be really normal after this. It's just new. Let's not go. We're not going to be going back, really. It's a whole new venture, and these type of things might be coming more down the road too. These type of viruses are out there, and my uncle, sidebar here, my uncle worked on with the U.S. government and the agriculture department, and these viruses were deadly, and I mean from animals, and this is what this is from probably. They say bats. But that was he worked on the stuff that was called in Ames, Iowa. It's still out there. The anthrax. He worked on that. I mean, it's bad stuff. It could be. They say it might be coming more yet. So we just got to be prepared and use our smarts and pray to the Lord that we can handle this. And I think the Lord wants us to show love to one another, and that's what we're trying to do, and that's what Uni and the club there's trying to do, show love in this tough time, and we got to keep doing that, and that's what we're trying to do here too. with this segments here. Uni, I thank you for that, and just look at that website, folks, and we're going to keep pushing that. When you get the announcement of the winner, let me know, and we'll publish that here too, as good as. And send me anything you got, any news release or anything. We'll be pushing that if you got something going that way. So I'm just going to bring up Friday 1 second here, Uni, and then we'll say adios, amiga. My Spanish comes through a little here.
You're doing a fine job.
But I am taking Spanish lessons. I am.
And how's that working out for you?
It's working. You can do them online, that's sort of fun. And it's something I do each day. It's a discipline. So I'm learning more all the time. So Friday, we're going to have Julie Yorko, President and CEO of the Northern Illinois Food Bank, and she's going to discuss what's happening there. And there's a lot of things. COVID's done a lot of things. A lot of people are going to the food banks, to our pantries. So she's going to be with us on Friday. So I just really want to thank Uni for being with us today, and it's been just a pleasure to know her. And she's been my boxing trainer too when we were at the club there. So she's a toughie that way. She knows how to handle these things, and we're going to get through it. I know she is in her committee there, her board, and we're going to be tough here. Boxers are tough. Christians, that's what I am. I know Uni is too. We know the Lord's going to be with us. We're going to get through this thing here, and I just thank Uni for all her work. And we got several ways to help the boxing club here. We got the store, we got the general matching funds, and then we have the raffle. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Uni, I'm not too big on raffles, but we'll do it. We'll do it for you. I'll explain that later. That's another story. That's another story. But no, we got 3 ways to help out that club. So let's do it, folks. Let's do it. So I thank Uni for being with us today. And we're going to see you on Friday, as we said. So right now, what I'm going to say is God bless out there, and bye-bye. Thanks, Uni. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.